Okay, guys, so I am like not restarting this video because I have tried to do this voiceover 5 times now. Actually, no, 6 times now. And I am not restarting it. So I'm sorry, not sorry, because I do not want to redo this again. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do it. It's just, oh, okay. Anyway, hey guys, it's Kaylee Cole here, and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build. So today, I am finally back from my trip to see my relatives, and I have got some stories to tell you guys, because, oh, my trip was very interesting, let me tell you. So anyway, but I am very happy to be back, because I didn't realize how much I missed making my videos. And so I'm just really glad I am back, and now I can start making video. Okay. I cannot talk today, guys. Okay. I'm just really glad I'm back, so then I can start making video for you guys again. Okay. You know what? Never mind. You guys get what I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, so today I'm making a fixer-upper house, which this is for a YouTuber. Her username on YouTube is Lil Simsy. She makes Sims 4 videos. And I know, guys, my channel is an Animal Jam channel. I haven't forgotten, trust me. But this was the easiest thing for me to do because I wanted something simple to do just because I pre-recorded this like 2 weeks in advance because I was really bored one night, so I'm just like, hey, why don't I do a fixer-upper? But anyway, I know like you guys are just like, Kaylee, you make Animal Jam videos, blah blah blah. But I wanted to do a Sims 4 speed build because this was the easiest thing for me to do. So anyway, I have some stories to tell you guys today about my trip. And yeah, but anyway, before I start telling you guys, okay, I'm sorry guys, I am out of shape with recording because I haven't done this for a long time now, as you can tell. So I'm kind of out of shape, but you guys get what I'm saying. Anyway, but basically there's this, okay, so sorry guys, I cannot do this with my life. Okay. As I was saying, okay. So Lil Simsy is a YouTuber on YouTube, obviously, and she does Sims 4 videos, and she does this thing called Fixer Upper every Wednesday, and she does Fixer Upper houses that are like destroyed and they have like some kind of creepiness to them, and so I made a house for that, and she hasn't picked it yet. It's been quite a while. It's been like 2 weeks, but who knows, it might get picked later. But yeah, so I decided to do this because I thought it'd be kind of fun to do because I haven't made a house like this before, and it was really fun to do, to make it like creepy and stuff. And yeah, so I really enjoyed making this. But anyway, guys, so basically, I will start at the beginning of my trip. So, my mom and I were leaving not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before last Tuesday. We left. It was the 18th of July. Not that you guys care. But anyway, so my mom and I were getting ready to go, and so we left, and then, we were just, like, talking and stuff like that, listening to our music and all that jazz, and I'm just like, this looks really different. Like, in my mind, I was like, you know, Kaylee, this looks really different than the route that we usually take to get to the place that I can't say. And so I'm just like, this looks really weird, but I'll just go along with it. And so then my mom and I were driving, and we were just like talking and stuff, and then all of a sudden I see this sign, and it says Tacoma, Seattle, and I'm just like, Mom, we're going the wrong way. We're going to Seattle. And she's just like, oh, shoot. And so we literally drove like 45 minutes, guys. 45 minutes to Seattle. And there's different ways to get where we were going. And so you could go the Seattle way, or you can go the way, I don't know how to say it, but there's like this gorge that you have to go through, and so there's the gorge way or there's the Seattle way. And so we were going the Seattle way, and my mom's never gone the Seattle way, so we drove a whole 45 minutes to Seattle, which we weren't in Seattle, but it said Tacoma, Seattle. So we had drove all the way there, and I'm just like, in my head while we were driving there, I was just like, this looks a lot different than what we usually go. And so I'm just like, Yeah, I don't know. And so we had to drive all the way back to where I live. And so my mom was really hungry at the time. She ran through a red light because she was so hungry. And so we went to Walmart and we got sub sandwiches, guys. Okay, never get sub sandwiches at Walmart again, guys. Usually they're really good because like I love Subway, and it's really expensive there usually. So my mom and I started getting sandwiches whenever we go to where my relatives live. We always get sandwiches from Walmart. But later on, after we got there, we went to Walmart and we got a sandwich, and there was a big black hair in our sandwich. And it was so disgusting. So do not get sandwiches at Walmart, guys, okay? Anyway, but we just went to Walmart, and my mom was so hungry that she like ran through a red light. Um anyway, but yeah, so it was pretty interesting. But we went to Walmart, got our food and stuff, got chips, blah blah blah, and then we got on the road again. And then we got to the gorge, blah blah blah. We made a few stops and stuff, but it was just so funny because we drove a whole 45 minutes to Seattle, where that was the wrong place from where we were wanting to go. So it was just kind of funny. But anyway, so we got there, and we were staying at my aunt's parents' house because it's a lot cheaper. Obviously, because it's their house, and they are missionaries, and they went to Iraq, which is like, great, let's go to the worst place in the country. Oh, honey, where you want to go? Oh, let's go to Iraq. Okay. No, but it was like a different part of Iraq that wasn't like the bad part of Iraq. It was like a better part, but they were teaching like people English and stuff like that, and about God and stuff like that anyway. But they are there for like 3 months, I think. They just got back today, which today's Tuesday. But anyway, so we were staying at their house, and so got there, we unpacked our stuff, and then we went to my aunt and uncle's house to see the kids, which that's what we call them usually. Like, we think like my aunt and uncle, then the kids, you know, because my cousins. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But we got there, and they have visitors from Panama, and they're really nice, and I don't know how long they've been married, but they've been trying to have a baby for like 9 years, and she miscarried after like 4 months, which is really sad. So I really hope that they get a baby soon, because they're really sweet people. And so this was really cool for them because they live in Panama. They live with her mother, and that is probably not a great place if you want to have a baby. No offense. Sorry guys, it's kind of TMI. But anyway, but they live with their mom, and they have to sleep on the concrete floor, guys. And my grandpa went on a missions trip with my uncle, because my uncle and aunt do a lot of missions trips and stuff, and so they went on mission trips together. And mission trips, okay, sorry. Alright, anyway, they went on a mission trip together, and they went to Panama, and they got to see, like, you have to, like, okay, I'm not going to explain because it's going to take too long, but anyway, so they're really nice, and they were there, and they were watching Cinderella, the live action one, and, so my mom and I just sat down and watched that, because my grandma was babysitting them, because, my aunt and uncle were on a date, and so, they come home, and then all of a sudden, my aunt's just like, okay, kids, time for bed. Hi, we're here too. And so, like, it was just really kind of rude, because we had just gotten there, like, after, like, 30 minutes, and there was only, like, 15, 20 minutes left of the movie. And we're just like, well, there's only a few minutes left of the movie. Do you, like, mind if, like, we watch the rest? And she's just like, well, it's time for bed for the kids. So, blah, blah, blah. And we're just like, great. That's, like, it just seemed like we weren't invited. And so it was just really rude. And my aunt's like that. She's very controlling about things. I really hope my uncle doesn't watch this video, because he watches my YouTube videos sometimes, I think. I'm not sure. I doubt he does. Just because my aunt and uncle have a very different family style, and so I don't think a YouTube channel is something that they think is really great. But anyway, so that was just kind of rude because, like, we came over to see them, and it was, like, right after we got there, and she's just like, well, blah, 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 and kids, time for bed. And it's like, really? That's kind of rude. Anyway, but, we left, like, right after that, so we were on there for, like, probably 30 minutes. And so we went back home, and then it was, like, the next day, we were on Netflix, and they have like a room that has like a TV. They don't have a lot of TVs there, and so we were watching TV. And so we were just on Netflix, and we were on my uncle's account. And so I'm just like, well, Mom, we probably should go on our account. And she's just like, well, it's probably not a huge deal. He probably isn't going to care. So we just were watching Gilmore Girls, which is a show that I really like, and I'm on season 4 of it. Not that you guys really care, but anyway, it's kind of an old show, but I really like it. And so I started to watch that with my mom because she hasn't seen it. She watched it when she had my sister. And so, she used to watch it, but she got too busy with work and stuff like that. But anyway, so we were watching that, and then all of a sudden, my uncle calls, and he was acting really awkward, and he's just like, hey, and he's just like, someone's watching Gilmore Girls and Miss Julie on an iPad. And we're just like, okay, I have no idea what Miss Julie is. And my mom's just like, okay, that's really weird. And she's just like, no one's watching Miss Julie. We're watching Gilmore Girls, but we're not watching Miss Julie. And so I'm just like, okay, what the heck is Miss Julie? So we look it up on Netflix and IMDb, which is like a movie website, and it's about a seductive movie, and it's from like, I don't know, probably like 2000, and I don't know when it was made, but it was some sort of seductive movie, and I'm just like, why the heck would I ever watch something like that, you know? And so I'm just like, okay, this is really weird. And so basically, it probably was my aunts accusing me that I like watched that, but like, why the heck would I watch a seductive movie? Like, especially because, like, if a kid was going to watch something inappropriate, they would choose something a lot worse than that. I mean, it's Miss Julie. It's, like, an old-fashioned movie. So it was just, like, really weird. So she was pretty much accusing me that I did that. Because my uncle seemed fine. He just acted really awkward on the phone. And it was just really rude of her to, like, accuse me of doing that. Because, guys, my aunt is very different. She's just very strict about everything. My cousin, Caitlin, she's the oldest. She's 10. And she can't even have games on her iPad because her parents won't let her. She can't even message me or send me emails because my aunt won't let her. But my uncle's fine with it. And my aunt and uncle have very poor communication. And so I can't even message her or even email her. Neither can my mom, and she's her aunt, so that's really sad. But anyway, so it's just, like, sad because, like, she's my aunt, and I'm supposed to, like, you know, be like, hey, blah, 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 but I can't even be myself around her, which is sad. And so, yeah, but anyway, so, it just really hurt my feelings, because, like, why would I watch something like that? I would never watch something like that, and plus, like, I hadn't even been on my iPad the whole time we were there. I checked Pinterest, and I turned on my alarm for sleeping, and that's pretty much it. So I was just like, okay, that's really weird. And so my uncle likes to give out, like, he's very friendly with people, so he could have given out his email and stuff, and plus, I don't even know my uncle's email, and I don't even know their password, so why would I go on their account and watch that? Like, it could have been, like, my aunt who was watching it, which I don't know why she'd watch that, because she probably wouldn't even watch something like that, but it was just really weird. But anyway, So, we just continued watching Gilmore Girls on our account because it's such a huge deal that we were watching it on their account. But anyway, so the next day or 2 days later, something like that, I'm not sure. But my sister and my dad came, and we went to my mom's uncle's place, and he has like this RV place that he rents, and so it's really cool. It's on Coeur d'Alene Lake in Idaho, and it's really pretty. And like, we went on the dock there and looked at the boats there and stuff, and we had steak and garlic bread, which is like my favorite meal, guys. I'm obsessed with steak and garlic bread. So if you're wondering, Kaylee, what do you like for dinner? That's what I love. It's like my favorite thing. Whoa. Okay, my computer just completely went off. Probably because I'm not moving my mouse. Anyway, but that was really good. We had steak and garlic bread. That's all. But it was really good. And then we went down to the dock area and we looked at the boats. And oh my gosh, guys, the boats. Wow. Like, those boats are like incredible. Like, they are so cool. Like, some of them have like actual recliners in them. They were really nice boats. I used to have a boat before my dad got a boat, and it was like probably like 10 feet. It was not that big of a boat. And I went on it, and right after, I was like really upset because it was scary, guys. Like, literally, it was scary. I did not like it at all. So, yeah, I am not a fan of boats. But if it's something big like that, that's not like super, super big or something, but if it's something you can actually stand on, then I probably would be better with that. But anyway, we had a lot of fun there, and then it was the day when my dad and my sister were gonna leave. We went to this place called Costa Vida, and it is so good, guys. They have this thing called Taco Tuesday, and you can have like $2 tacos, I think, and it is so good, guys. Like, if you're looking for like a Mexican place to go, it is so good. Like, literally. We, because it was my aunt and uncle, the kids, and my grandma and grandpa, and then my family. And so, we went. It was the day my sister and my dad were leaving, and so we wanted to, like, have lunch and stuff. And so we had lunch and got that. And it was really good, guys. Definitely really good. And then it was funny because my grandma and grandpa came over to our place. And they hung out with us and stuff. And then we got Costa Vida again for dinner. So it was just really good. So, guys, like, go to Costa Vida. It's really good. Anyway, but the video's almost over, guys. But I will keep talking anyway. I'm sure you guys enjoy that. But anyway, so yeah, I had a pretty good time, but we only saw my cousins and my aunt and uncle for 8 hours, I think, from what my mom counted. We didn't even get to see them that much at all, but we got to look at the areas there, for moving, because we're planning to move there eventually, and we found some pretty cool areas that we like. But yeah, so we had a pretty decent trip. We mostly saw my grandma and grandpa the whole time, which they live down in Arizona. So it was kind of nice to see them just because we usually can't afford to go down to Arizona and see them because it's kind of expensive. So that was kind of nice to be able to see them and stuff. Even though we didn't get to see my cousins and stuff, I'm glad that we got to see them. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this video isn't super entertaining, but I'm back, guys. And then you guys will be able to see more of my videos, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys, and God bless your day.